Greetings, family. Peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. Family, this video is about a boy who's 13 years old. He died of suspected heroin overdose after getting into his dad's drugs. So let's go to the report. So family, a 13-year-old Ohio boy died of a suspected heroin overdose after getting into a stash of drugs that belonged to his father, who had been jailed in a previous drug-related case, authorities said. Nathan Wylie was left with no brain activity and on life support after his dad and a co-worker discovered him unconscious on March 28th at a mechanic's lot in Dayton, relatives and officials said. The pair managed to carry the teen to a fire station next door and indicated that Nathan had gotten into his father's drug, WHIO-TV reported. Medics reportedly administered 4 milligrams of Narcan to no avail, and Nathan was rushed to a nearby hospital because he was not breathing. He died Saturday at the hospital. Quote, "His life has been tragically cut short," a woman who identified herself as Nathan's aunt wrote on a GoFundMe page created to raise money for his burial. The family was not prepared for such a tragedy, and one thing that we can give Nathan is a resting place for his family to visit him. Police said that they were interviewing witnesses and waiting on the coroner's toxicology report to determine what drugs the boy accessed and how. It could take up to 8 weeks for the toxicology report to be completed, officials said. The boy's father, 40-year-old Robert Wylie, was arrested on suspicion of child endangerment. And I gotta tell you, family, at this point, now that the boy died, his father, if that's who is the caretaker, and I don't know where the mother is, but the father definitely should be held responsible for his death and charged with manslaughter or murder. That's without a doubt. But anyways, it says though he was technically released on March 30th in connection to the overdose case, he remained in custody at the Montgomery County Jail for a December drug possession arrest, officials said. That's good. They shouldn't let this creature out. And look at him. He looks tore up. The drugs is eating him from the inside out. And so white people are wondering why their numbers are dwindling. It's because you're killing yourselves. Yep, heroin and meth is, you guys, is crack. But I digress. Police in December said they found Wylie with a needle, syringe, heroin, and crack cocaine during a traffic stop of his girlfriend, according to a report. So this man is a crackhead. So he's definitely into heroin, and he's a crackhead. So, you know, I guess the CIA and FBI should realize that their plan that they tried to infiltrate that stuff into the black communities, it's now reached the white communities also. And this is the result of what you're doing, what it amounts to. And so, consequently, this 13-year-old boy was, what do you call, they call it a name. Unfortunately, this young 13-year-old boy turned out to be collateral damage. And with that said, I'm going to finish. He had been charged with possession of heroin, possession of cocaine, and advertising and possessing in that case, online records show. That case is pending in court. So this guy is a real criminal. Cops had previously found drug paraphernalia in the boy's home when another minor who then lived there sent a picture of a bag of white powder and a razor blade on a plate to a relative, according to WHIO-TV. That photo made its way to the police. Officers later found 2 crack pipes and a capped needle in the home, the TV station reported. At the time, Wylie and his girlfriend reportedly were arrested for child endangerment, possession of drug paraphernalia, and drug abuse instruments. Family, that's the extent of this story. What I want to point out and what's obvious is that, yes, this so-called justice system works to keep white people who are criminals and drug abusers and drug sellers and distributors. This so-called justice system is actually showing us that it's made to keep these type of guys on the streets. They get a slap on the wrist and they get put back out on the streets in order to do more and more and more crimes that just things that we do don't even amount to a fraction of what they do, and we're the ones stuck in their jails and in their cages when it's these type of creatures who should be locked up. But they got black and brown men and black and brown women locked up in their cages. No, this man is a criminal, but they've let him out to do one thing after another. And that's why they have a list of things that they could tell you about that he's done. It's crazy. This is a so-called justice system. No, it's a racist, white supremacist system that you think is justice, and it's not. I've covered this before in some of my other videos. But I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe. Until the next video, peace and love to you and yours. Don't forget to love yourself. I'm out.